On a uniquely unpleasant day in the Bay Area, these San Franciscans and a national television audience witnessed a study in contrast. The 49ers made the playoffs for the second straight year because they became a team that shook off indecision and found an identity. Much of the credit belongs to Dick Nolan, an intense man who drafted well, made a good offense better, and built a young defense in his own image. The defense has made the difference in San Francisco. The Redskins, too, have become believers, but George Allen has traded away most of their draft choices in favor of veterans, many of whom he had in Los Angeles. But the Redskins won, and with Allen as coach and cheerleader, the Redskins made postseason competition for the first time since 1945. Under George Allen, the Redskin defense, which had been charitably described as pathetic, became a real good one. 49er running backs Kenny Willard, number 40, and Vic Washington, number 22, found out how good in the first quarter as they were denied running room. Quarterback John Brody, incomparable at finding open receivers, was forced from the pocket on one occasion and forced into incomplete passes on several others. The Skins definitely meant business, and the special teams forced the game's first big mistake. Steve Spurrier's third punt was blocked by John Jakwa, number 48, and the Redskins had the ball at San Francisco's 28-yard line. With the 49ers shutting off the run, quarterback Bill Kilmer began looking for tight end Jerry Smith, an all-pro candidate who's been hurt most of the season. Washington converted a crucial fourth down and inches and scored the game's first touchdown on a pass from Kilmer to Jerry Smith. But the 49ers knew something about defense as well, and the Redskins would not score another touchdown until late in the fourth quarter. With linebackers Frank Nunley, number 57, and Skip Vanderbunt, number 52, punishing those Redskin runners, the 49er offense was given ample opportunity to get back in the game. But with Vic Washington's 27-yard run the only exception, the 49er offense looked listless. Brody's passes were missing open receivers, and San Francisco could manage only a field goal for the first half. While line coach Dick Stanfill analyzed what was going wrong with the 49er offense, the Redskins took advantage of another strength, their specialty teams. With the offense faltering, the Washington return team set about to win the game themselves. Ted Vactor returned a punt 47 yards late in the first half. And leading 10-3, the Redskins threatened to blow the game wide open. With but seconds remaining in the half, Allen and Kilmer decided on a little razzle-dazzle to cross up the over-pursuing 49er defense. But Cedric Hardman, number 86, maintained his position and made the big play. A move made even more important as the Redskins' attempted field goal was blocked by Frank Nunley, and the score remained 10-3 Washington. Again, the 49er defense had held, and while Dick Nolan could find some solace in that, his offense was not scoring. All it would take now would be one mistake in the second half, and any George Allen team would laugh all the way home. If the 49ers needed anything, it was a visit from Santa Claus. However, Santa wasn't hanging in there too well. On instant replay, we can see that Santa just folded up in a clear case of what a good rush will do for you. In any case, if Santa needed some help, so did the 49ers as Speedy Duncan returned the second half kickoff 66 yards before Johnny Fuller saved the touchdown. Here is where the game changed its entire complexion. Nolan's defense again faced 4th down and inches, and again the Redskins gambled for it. Frank Nunley threw the play for a loss, and the 49ers took over. This play will be pondered for years because 3 snaps of the ball later, the 49er offense got very healthy. John Brody found Gene Washington all alone, and 78 yards down the road, San Francisco became another team. In one almost unbelievable stroke, the Redskins were cursed. A repeat of the play shows the ideal combination of factors. Brody's tremendous fake. Pass protection coaches dream about. And a perfect pass to perhaps the best receiver in football today. And that's a pretty tough combination to beat, no matter how old your defenders are. The 49ers have had to pull off innumerable big plays in their pursuit of excellence, but it would take a large memory to conjure anything more dramatic in their history. Ironically, it was Gene's only catch of the day, but he didn't waste it. And George Allen's Redskins found themselves in a hole, even though the score was still tied. When Kilmer was able to work, he found his passes pressured and inaccurate, and a sense of the frustration San Francisco had experienced earlier crept into his game. Moments after Washington's touchdown, Kilmer made his only mistake. Safety Rosie Taylor, number 25, intercepted, and the 49ers opened shop again at the Redskin 38. As might be expected, John Brody started throwing. He completed a 3rd down pass to cantankerous Dick Witcher, number 88, who brought to the attention of the officials a personal foul on the Redskins' Mike Bass, number 41. With Santa finally coming through for him, Brody found Bob Windsor in the end zone, and the 49ers took a lead they never lost. But the Redskins hardly played possum. On the ensuing kickoff, Speedy Duncan roared back 67 yards, and that led to a Washington field goal by Kurt Knight. Offensively, Kilmer was attempting to exploit right cornerback Mike Simpson, number 38, who was playing for the injured Bruce Taylor. But Simpson, like the rest of the 49er defense, was not about to be had. The consistent second-half pressure exerted by San Francisco paid off when the special teams atoned for their poor kickoff coverage by recovering a bad snap in the end zone for a touchdown. Bob Hoskins, number 56, pounced on San Francisco's insurance, and the graffiti was pretty well on the wall. Bill Kilmer did engineer a 4th quarter drive that resulted in a touchdown to Larry Brown, but by then it was too late. Kilmer's last hope was smothered by Cedric Hardman. The 49ers had won 24-20. But the Redskins, in getting as far as they did, also won the respect of many people both in and out of football. The two quarterbacks had met as competitors and old friends, and both wished each other well. But for Dick Nolan, meeting the rugged Dallas Cowboys for the second straight year in the NFC Championship is not such a pleasant prospect.